Folks, welcome to Pasadena, California, and the beautiful Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. This is a setting so beautiful, so perfect, it almost looks like a movie set. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the second-ranked team, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Bruins will kick this away to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll hand it off. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Trucks through the defender, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Going to try to use his legs here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football. Touchdown, Trojans. On the scoop and score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought... maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. The Bruins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Moves the ball up to the 30. And the Bruins come to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. USC offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Finding space at the 20. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Trojans will line up now. It's first and goal. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we are scoreless.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, SC. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Backed up at the one, he's going to throw it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
There's nothing better than that. Fourth down and one, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
The Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. It's now second and goal.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Field goal try, no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Testing the right side here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this defense has to respect this quarterback and how he can get out in the open. Sometimes he will run, but the offensive coordinator does a nice job with the defense focused on the quarterback. You go with a jet sweep, you get your speedster out on the edge, and the defense doesn't know if the quarterback has it or if he hands it off to the jet sweep. That's a big gain for the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The Bruins bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Here comes a first down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Southern California. No chance to catch it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And he boots it high into the air. He quickly lands on it. It prevents the defense from creating a takeaway. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to get the throw off. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. One more play before they head to the locker room. No press here. The defense backing away. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Contact as he let the ball go. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 47 set to kick this one away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. Beautiful throw, hits the receiver in stride. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The Bruins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, USC. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score. USC 21, UCLA 0.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Powering through. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense is really threatening now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Hands off to the left. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He breaks free. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Trojans. And this one is getting ugly. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Planning up to try the extra point. Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0.
That makes the score. USC 28.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 47, set to advance on the football.
This one will be fair caught. UCLA offense defense takes the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That gain sets up a third down play. We'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
And the Bruins are on the move here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Runs right over the defender. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
That completion makes it second and short. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, USC 28, UCLA 0.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And now the running back's got it again. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble now. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
At the 20-yard line. Brings up second down.
The Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Makes a quick catch. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Bruins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Black 24! Black 24! Timber! Timber!
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. He shreds the tackle.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
First and 10 play coming up. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here's the second down play. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The ball carried by the tight end. He's brought down near the 49-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Let's be honest, all